In Halo, rifles are your best friend. Use them to strike targets from extreme distances. But don't get too careless, yeah? Hello and welcome to another Spartan Ops Legendary Solo No Deaths run. This is episode 8, Majestic Rescue on the map Cyclone. Those who are familiar with the multiplayer part of the game will recognize this map as a very close resemblance to the map Vortex. For my loadout, I've gone with 2 rifles, a light rifle and a DMR, courtesy to the firepower perk, and I've also got an ammo buff as well. Going with my standard regeneration field. As soon as you drop down here, don't need to worry about anything near the start. Just going to go left into this cave system. And don't start shooting at anything just yet. See a red dot on my radar there. And sometimes it's elite, sometimes it's a jackal. But if you're just very stealthy, very quiet, they'll just go down the hill and you won't have to bother with them at all. Get inside of these conduits, these weird floating orbs, and basically just unload into them. This seems to be the most efficient way, really. A magazine and a half. And you can move around and get a good shot on the next one here, while being completely safe from the gun, behind these nice rocks here. Basically repeat this for all 3 guns. Take a little side step to the left, and get a shot on the next one. This has a dual benefit because as you're shooting this one, it gives time for the enemies that were at the first gun to move away from there, so you don't have to deal with them either. So they should have moved away. Looks like one guy's got stuck on some geometry or something. Ah, guess he's gonna die soon. So you can use a plasma pistol to take these conduits down, but the range on the plasma pistol is actually limited to about 70-80 meters for some reason. So on some of the more long range ones you won't actually be able to do any damage, so you might as well just take a rifle and just unload into it. And this sort of outer shell is sort of more metallic, which is apparently actually made of hard light. You can't do much to that with a plasma pistol. Now, since I've run out of my DMR already, I'm going to pick up a carbine, of which there are several all around the map. This one was just the most convenient crate. Now, I'm going to come to this archway here. Have a little hop up onto the rock here, and shoot at the final conduit. Big thanks to Scarab from the halo.bungie.org forums. He posted some strategies on there that helped me quite a lot in getting a strategy up quickly. So if you stayed fairly silent, fairly stealthy, the enemies that were around the last gun will actually move off, all in a nice neat little line. You should be able to assassinate some of them. Oh, shouldn't have done the assassination animation there. Second one has realized I'm there. But if you're lucky, you can actually assassinate several elites in a row before they actually get to the LZ here. Most of these enemies have to be dead, not all of them. If you have about 1 or 2 left alive, then the Phantom will come in. If there are actually still quite a lot are alive, and especially if they're still stuck over at the location of the final gun, this Phantom will actually not come in and not drop the Wraith. And that's kind of annoying, but it does give you an opportunity to kill the Wraith in advance. The Wraith is the biggest sort of threat on this entire mission. I had a little bit of trouble in this mission figuring out how to take him down. So I'm going to try some sort of standard Warthog combat driving, doing a bit of hit and run, trying to give a good angle to this guy on the gun here. These guys are actually Spartan 4s. They don't really look like it, they don't really act like it. Pretty pathetic. Some people actually mistake them for ODSTs, which I think says everything you need to know about the Spartan 4s in Halo 4. Expect them to be no more useful than Marines, really. They do have shields, but that doesn't mean their combat skills are that great. Oh, that was too close for comfort. So you look, it's in plain view there, and he's just like, oh man, no, it's too far away. Get me closer, man. What if I miss? You know, with the infinite ammo Warthog. Pretty laughable how ridiculous the AI is sometimes. And yeah. Of course, he can't hit you from over here, though. So I eventually decided, you know what? Let me have a shot at him. But of course the genius Spartan 4s decided it was a good idea to drive me around in circles. Unfortunately I crashed into 2 rocks, which meant I was actually still inside of the Wraith for long enough to actually take it down. Sometimes you wonder if it would just be easier with nobody else. Then you could actually set it up as a turret, as a mobile turret, instead of having these morons to deal with. Here they actually prove their usefulness a little bit. You can actually just set them up and they'll knock down most of the enemies for you. The hunters always seem like a big threat, but they're actually easier than they were in Halo Reach. Less health, less dangerous. They'll still kill you if you're not careful. I decided to just eventually hop out and help out. Pretty passive, really. Don't know why they decided that guarding our LZ was so important. Seems to me like there are several other locations on this map that would serve as decent LZs. And that's basically it. These are just the last few enemies, and then you get a Pelican coming in. Very quick mission this, really, and it can go by even quicker if you have 4 people with you. Oh, 1 hunter. I want to use my sword. Yeah. Oh, what a shame. 4 people, you could either split up and take out multiple guns at once, or you could basically all go in the same place, same time, and just use your combined fire to take down the conduits really super quickly. And then it'd obviously be much easier at these last few guys. And dealing with the Wraith, you can actually shoot at the right things. There we go, game over. Very quick one. Let's see our time, 7 minutes 50 seconds, and in 8 minutes, 13 kills. Wow, huge amounts of resistance that time. Thanks for watching. On the left and right, you'll have the previous and the next episode, respectively. Once they go live, of course, they might not be live right away because I'm doing these Spartan Ops missions out of order. So you can subscribe to get notified of when they come out. I'm joking. You know where the subscribe button is if you want to subscribe. Good luck with episode 8 this week, and I'll see you guys next time.